So I'm gonna be talking about why Europe has fallen off. Once in the day, back in the day, they used to be one of the most greatest continents out there. But nowadays, for me, with all due respect, it's getting ruined by refugees and immigrants. Well, one thing that you must understand is that I am not racist, first and foremost. I'm simply saying what is needed to be pointed out. And also, I want you to take a look at the current France situation. Like, it's getting a bunch of riots and etc. But who started those riots anyway? Well, if you take a look at the people, they don't even look like they belong. I mean, they originated from France. Like, a lot of these people are from Africa, Persians, and nowhere near from Europe. Anyway, so, and also I want you to take a look at the famous landmarks in Europe. It's now trashed out, full of trash, and a bunch of vandalism saying Free Palestine. Like, brother, I understand Palestine has been getting bombarded with missiles, etc., and so on. But you don't have to vandalize the famous landmarks and say Free Palestine. Like, bro, leave those landmarks alone. And also, I want you to take a look at Norway. At IShowSpeed's Norway. Like, if you take a look at IShowSpeed's Norway IRL stream, live stream, majority of the people in the stream, like, there is no way. Sorry, that was a pun anyway. So, if you take a look at the fans, there are no Norwegians in the first place. Like, I legit see no Norwegians at all. Like, majority of these people are from somewhere in Middle Eastern Africa and India, etc. Like, bro, don't you understand? The actual Norwegians are nowhere to be found. Maybe there are about 3 to 2% actual Norwegians in that live stream, but there are barely any of them. And also, if you're saying, oh, there might be just they grew up and born there, that doesn't make them Norwegians already. Like, his race natural geographical location is all the way from Africa. Okay, the mic is back. So, just because you are born and raised in Africa, I mean in Europe, it doesn't mean that you're already European. Okay, let me give some context here. So let's say an African guy born and raised in Europe, somewhere in Europe. Just because you are born and raised in Europe, it doesn't mean that you're already European. Like, brother, your race actual natural geographical location is all the way from Africa. Like, simple as that, bro. Like, I don't understand why these people, like, I understand these actual Norwegians, I mean these actual Europeans in general, are just trying to be more welcoming to these people, accepting them as a part of that country. But one thing that I must add up, sometimes it comes to a point where they are so welcoming, it's like in a delusional level. It has evolved to a delusional level now. Like, do you get what I'm saying? And also, one thing that you must understand is that here's one thing that I don't really understand. So let's say in a scenario like way, an Asian guy born and raised in America, in United States of America, he can easily identify himself and present himself as an American. But if an African guy, let's say an African guy, born and raised in Asia, let's say China, he cannot like straight up say and I present himself as, oh, I'm Chinese. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't really mean that he's Chinese just because he's born and raised in China. Although I cannot envision that, it's very difficult anyway. So imagine that. Like, it doesn't really add up. Like, does that ring a bell on your head? Like, it doesn't add up. And also, a lot of people have been saying that everyone should be welcome to this country or that country. Yes, I agree. But let's not say that they are. Like, here's one I understand.